Assalaamu Alaykum, welcome to a new blog. In today's blog, I will be covering Qutub Minar, which is in Delhi. It is one of the most popular destinations for anybody who's visiting Delhi, so do continue to watch this blog. So here I am next to the ticket counter. You can scan the QR code or pay through card or cash. So this is the entrance once you park your car, or if you're traveling by a coach, you get dropped off, and then this is where you would enter into the premises. So this is the entrance for Qutub Minar. There's this beautiful masjid right here, but I think the entry is shut right now. Here we go. This is the beautiful Qutub Minar, and the weather is also very nice today. The clouds look gorgeous in the backdrop. Let's walk through this beautiful ancient structure. It's early morning, so everything looks very peaceful. This looks like a huge well. The best part is today is a Monday, so there's hardly anybody here. It's early morning and the weather is very nice. Anybody who's planning to visit Qutub Minar, I would strongly recommend going on a working day instead of a weekend. This is also the route for aeroplanes for the Delhi airport. So you could see there's one flying here. A structure like this, can you imagine, it was made almost 800 to 900 years ago. It's completely unimaginable. Okay, this will give you a closer look. Subhanallah, this looks fabulous. I remember visiting Qutub Minar as a child. It used to look pretty different. I must say that it has been really well maintained. This is the central courtyard of the mosque which is popularly known as Quwwatul Islam. It is considered to be one of the oldest surviving mosques in the Indian subcontinent. On a lighter note, whenever I see Qutub Minar, it just reminds me that probably this is Burj Khalifa of India. Qutub Minar was built in the 13th century, just a few kilometers towards the south of Delhi. It is a red sandstone tower which is 72.5 meters high. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is the tallest brick minaret in the world. This is the remains of the mosque. Used to be a mosque because I just checked the Qibla direction and it's facing towards the side. Somebody just barging into my video, but it's still okay because it's a working day and there are hardly any tourists here. Talking about Qutub Minar once again, the tower is made of red sandstone and marble with beautiful carvings of Arabic inscriptions. Each floor has a unique design showcasing Indo-Islamic architecture at its finest. And if you're wondering, no, you can't climb to the top anymore, but the view from the base is breathtaking. There are beautiful gardens surrounding the Qutub Minar, which enhances the overall look of the place. Let's keep walking. Let me take you to a nice spot. Now this is a nice spot. It's slightly higher from the ground level. The view is really nice from here. In the backdrop you can see Qutub Minar, and I think this gives the overall view of the place. It's a nice spot to take some pictures. So I read over here that this is used to be the madrasa. Let's go and check it out. This is how it looks from inside. This is the remaining structure. This looks like another mosque. Let's go and check this one. Oh, actually, it's not a mosque. It's just a structure which looks like a mosque. So actually, this is not a mosque. This is the madrasa. And these rooms, I'm assuming, is where people would get Islamic knowledge. Yes, this board also suggests the same thing. So I'm right now at the viewpoint. This is where a lot of people will come and click pictures because you get the full view of Qutub Minar. These structures are beautifully maintained. There's something I really like, that they've covered this so that people don't disfigure or write their names. Usually with a lot of monuments you would see that people would end up writing their names. Here's another little mosque, or the remains of the mosque. So just a few steps away from Qutub Minar lies the lesser known but more fascinating structure, the Alaykum Minar, which you can see right here. Let's go and take a closer look. So this is the unfinished minar which was being constructed, and here is a bit of a history about this place. As mentioned here, Alauddin Khilji had grand ambitions of building Alaykum Minar twice the size of Qutub Minar. Now I'm heading towards Quwwatul Islam Masjid, which is considered to be the first mosque built in Delhi. Let's go inside. So this is how the internal structure looks like. These pillars are very gorgeous. Let me give you a 360-degree view. The architecture here doesn't look like a typical Islamic architecture. It will be safe to call it Indo-Islamic architecture. These are the remains of the masjid. Just look at the structure. It looks really beautiful. Slowly the crowd has started to pour in. I came here right after Fajr, so it was very quiet back then, but now you could hear children and school kids in the background. What I've noticed is if you come here after 9 o'clock, you would have those tourist coaches or buses, and you would see a long queue at the entrance at Qutub Minar. So I would strongly advise you come here slightly early, maybe around 6ish, 7ish. This will give you a closer look of Qutub Minar or the Indian Burj Khalifa. So this side of Qutub Minar also has some sort of structures. I can see a few graves here. Let's just look at it. The thing which I'm really enjoying here is that everything is very clean and very well maintained. I found this place very nice to take pictures. I'm taking a low shot, so maybe you're not able to understand what I'm trying to say, but this was a very good place where you could click pictures. Qutub Minar was in the background and there was direct sunlight. So if you're here, do come to this place and click loads of pictures. For now, let's just take a closer look at what this place has to offer. One thing I'd like to genuinely appreciate is that this place is beautifully maintained. I've been to multiple places or historical places across India, but some of them are not in good condition. But trust me, Qutub Minar is one of the most beautifully maintained. I don't know if it's done by the government body or it's been taken care by a private organization. They've done a fabulous job. Okay, let's go inside. I see a few graves. Actually, there's one grave here. Very interesting structure. I'm kind of confused if this is a masjid because I see a structure similar to a masjid and I also see a grave here. I'm kind of confused. If you're able to understand this, maybe you can let me know in the comment section. So the next section that I'm going to is called Sanderson's sundial. I'm not very well versed about what are sundials, but just to give you a bit of an idea, sundials were commonly used back in the day. Here's more information about it. With this, I'm heading towards the exit. Let me take you to a coffee shop nearby. After spending hours over here, it's time to grab some coffee early morning. Let's go. If you're like me, whose mornings cannot start without a cup of coffee, do give me a thumbs up, do like this video. Right outside Qutub Minar, there's this nice coffee shop. Let's have a cup of coffee. I just found out there's outdoor seating as well, so let's go and explore it. Wow, this looks nice. This coffee shop is right next to the parking lot. This is where you would enter into the parking area. So it's just opposite of the parking. And as per their staff, they also serve halal food, which is great. This is the view from the top. I also noticed this tree which looks pretty old. It's massive. With this, the vlog comes to an end. If you've liked the vlog, do let me know in the comment section. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.